over, baby. Guys, I'm excited today. We're right outside of Cardinal Kia in Niagara Falls. Beautiful day, but we're super excited because we get to try out these two super fast cars. We're driving the Nissan Maxima and comparing it to the Kia Stinger to help you guys determine which one should you buy. Let's do it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Christopher and this is Cars Unlocked. We're showing you today the Kia Stinger GT package and the Nissan Maxima. This one is the SR package. It's got an MSRP of $44,490, while our Stinger, we have an MSRP of $52,998. So you have a little bit higher price point with the Stinger, you get a bit more performance, a little lower price point. Let's see how they compare. So let's compare the exteriors at first glance. Now this Stinger is the 2022 GT package here. And the Stinger compared to our Maxima, a lot more rounded body here. You can see how round it is from the front end, how everything swoops forward. You can see our forward sensors and forward camera here. We're gonna get to the technology in a second, but this is just a nice aggressive looking front hood here. And as we come around to the sides, gorgeous nice rims. We do have the Brembo brakes as well right behind it. So a nice two-tone rim here. This one's in the gorgeous exterior green, and then you have your LED turning signals on the mirror. Just nice rounded sporty body lines that flow right to the back. Now when we compare it to the Maxima, you can see not as round, a little more squared, triangled off towards the front end here. You have this Nissan V-Motion grille. This package is a midnight edition, so it comes with some black accents on the front grille and on the exterior, but we also have our forward sensors. There is a forward camera as well here, just like the Stinger, LED headlights. And then when we come around to the side, this one you get the all black aluminum alloy rims, okay? No Brembo brakes on this, so you lose some of that performance like I mentioned with the Maxima here, but blacked out mirror caps. You can see nice body lines. They went with this floating roof look that the Maxima is known for. On the rear of the Maxima, you can see it comes with the black spoiler as well. You do have these black quad exhaust tips, and you have your rear parking sensors. This is one thing I got to point out because I really like this about our Kia. You see the Maxima, it's a manual kind of roof. We got all our luggage and gear in there. But let's come over to the Stinger and check this out because this is one of my favorite things here. You can get a sport package here and have the spoiler as well. These ones you have your chrome tip quad exhaust, rear sensors, rear backup camera, but look at this. It's a power liftgate as well, right on the sports car here, so that's phenomenal, and it just opens up bigger, and you have a little bigger trunk than our Maxima here. Now guys, before we get into the power plans, we don't ask for much here on Cars Unlocked, but all we're asking is you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. You know what everybody asks on YouTube. Check out my Instagram channel. We're gonna be doing a little behind the scenes video that we're gonna be posting on my videographer Sam's channel, so we're gonna link that in the description below. If you wanna see some of the shots that he gets while he films these videos, make sure you guys check that out. But let's jump into the power plan here. We're gonna start with the Maxima. This one is, like I said, the 2021 Nissan Maxima. It's a 3.5 liter V6 engine. My sources at Nissan tell me the Maxima is not going to change for 2022 once it arrives, so we're pretty much looking at the same engine. 300 horsepower, 261 pounds-feet of torque. The difference between the two cars is going to be in the performance and the transmission. This one is front-wheel drive only, and it's going to come with that Nissan Xtronic CVT transmission. For the fuel economy, you're going to get 11.6 liters per every 100 kilometers in the city, or 24 mpg, and 7.9 on the highway, and 36 mpg on the highway. Now you get a bit more performance with this Kia Stinger. This one has a twin turbocharged 3.3 liter V6 engine, 368 horsepower, 376 pounds-feet of torque, and it's gonna come all-wheel drive. So you pay a little bit extra for that added performance. This one's a regular 8-speed automatic, and for fuel economy, you're gonna get about 13.7 liters per every 100 kilometers on the highway, in the city, and 9.6 on the highway. If you're sitting back here, the Maxima's a little tighter than the the Kia here, but you have a nice comfortable seat back here. If you do have kids, you have your mat back pockets, you have your heated seats, USB and a USB-C here, and your ventilation. So not too bad back here, but let's jump into the Kia. Kia's just got a tad bit more space back here. My knees aren't hitting, but it's just a more laid back kind of feeling. You also get the heated seats, the ventilation back here. There's a 12 volt and one USB. But what I like about this, you hear that nice hard seat backs. That's what I really like, especially if you're putting your kids back here, because they're gonna put their feet up and they're gonna kick the back of the seat, and it's just much easier to keep clean. So I never thought I'd say this, but we did a full unlock of this Kia Stinger, and I actually really like it. I never thought I'd say I like a Kia too much, but I do really like what they did with this Stinger. You can see I can adjust here my power wheel. There's a lot of high performance features on the inside. First things first, you get this 10.2 multimedia display here, all done on the touchscreen, or you can use your hard buttons down below. As you can see, we got navigation, embedded navigation, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. It is this kind of tablet-like look, so you don't have to direct your vision all the way down. But really, really nice touchscreen here. And you also get the wireless charging as well. So this car's the wireless charging. Maxima, you don't get any wireless charging, which is kind of key. This one, you'll also get the nice paddle shifters. You have all the Kia features for your tech, like your advanced smart cruise control. You have stop and go technology to conserve on fuel, rear cross traffic alert. You have the lane keeping assist and the advanced lane follow assist. Quite a bit of features, rear cross traffic alert if you're parking. And then you have this nice 360 camera as well, which as you put your signal on, the camera will show up right in between your gauges here as well. Digital speedometer, which makes everything nice. So a little different feel in the Maxima here being the CVT. You can hear it kind of groan a little bit, and the Maxima just feels like a lighter car. This is 192 inches in length, and the Stinger's 190, so they're pretty similar in size. In terms of interior features, this one you get the nice orange stitching all throughout with the black and the orange contrasting. You get these suede inserted on the seats with a leatherette with a suede insert kind of. So the Stinger's all full suede. This one you have the leather and the suede combo, which is still a gorgeous interior, don't get me wrong. Some of the things I really like about the Maxima is how they really make you feel like you kind of have this cockpit style here. Like your center armrest is up very high, so you feel like you're sitting lower. But as I mentioned in some of my Maxima videos, like they kind of make you feel like you're in a sports car. The Stinger, I want to say kind of is a sports car, right? So what they do, they add this faux kind of gear shifts in this Maxima. You can kind of feel it shifting through gears, but they've added those simulated gear shifts. They've added a bit of throttle noise as well that comes through the system here. And that's just gonna help you make you feel like you're in a sportier vehicle. Technology-wise, the car has lots of tech. 8-inch touchscreen here, multimedia display with the Nissan Connect. You get the navigation. Like I said, you get the GPS. You have your Android Auto, your Apple CarPlay. This one comes with upgraded sound system for our Bose Audio. So you have Bose Audio sound system. While in the Kia, you get the Harman Kardon. Paddle shifters as well. This Maxima's got some nice big fatty paddle shifters, which I like. Let's open it up here a little bit and try that 368 horsepower. Not bad, little takeoff there. I'm definitely a fan of how it launches and how it takes off. You feel a little heavier than in the Maxima as you drive both of them. And we're gonna jump in the Maxima here in a second, but the two drives are just a little different. You get a bit more performance with this Stinger here. As you can tell just by how it drives and how it handles. If you guys have driven both cars, comment below, but listen to that takeoff. Full confidence when you take off. And then the all-wheel drive is definitely gonna help give you traction if you do take turns a little faster. Let's step on it here and see how this thing rips compared to our Stinger there. See a little less of a launch there when you put your foot down Like I'm gonna put this thing in sport mode here and see how that does, but just not as you don't get as much oomph when you're having the Kia, but you also get way more horsepower in the Kia here. But definitely like how this car drives. You just don't have that kind of confidence. Like you can hear the difference in the engine noises when we step on it. See that? Not as much, but still a real pleasure to drive. Don't get me wrong here, guys. Certainly some other features that we like about the interior of the Stinger. You get this nice red stitching and kind of sport style interior. This one being that GT Elite package, you get the suede interior here, so it's nice all throughout the roof. You also have the power sunroof as well. We'll compare that with the sunroof in our Maxima, but they're pretty much the same size. You might have a touch bigger sunroof in this Kia Stinger. There's just a few little higher end technologies that you get in the Stinger over the Maxima. Things like you get the heads up display, so it'll show your speedometer right there as well. You get the power folding mirrors, so you can tuck the mirrors in if you're in a tight parking lot or a garage, things like that. So just overall, you kind of get what you pay for. You're paying more for the Stinger, but you're getting more of those higher end features and you're getting more performance. You'll also get a lot of the Nissan tech, blind spot monitoring system, lane departure warning. You'll have the forward collision warning and the rear emergency brake as well with the pedestrian detection. So it will stop the car for you if you're about to hit something. Really, really nice. But I mentioned some of the tech in the Stinger that this one doesn't have, but let's just try to take a quick, sharp, nice little turn here that we did in the Kia. And I can't take it as fast, and I get a little slip in there. Did you feel that? I get a little slipping in this Maxima. Now let's compare the cameras here. Both cars have, I'd say, adequate camera system. The Maxima, you get the bird's eye view. The Kia, you get the bird's eye view, and you also get the turning camera as well when you're making turns. So comment below which camera you guys like better. Let's see how this thing launches. That was super fun, super fast cars, guys. Do not call Nissan on me, but if it was me buying this, I think I would probably go with the Stinger. There's just a lot better performance, a lot more fun. It's more fun to drive. You don't have the CVT in the Maxima. You get that all-wheel drive handling when you put your foot down. So I would probably go with the Kia, but the Maxima is just offered at a lower price point. So there is value there if you're trying to get a nice sports car for a little lower of a price in that low 40 range. You can go with the Maxima. However, after driving both, the Kia just is a big standout to me, guys. But make sure you guys comment below, which one would you buy? Which one did you prefer? I know I'm gonna rattle some of you Nissan guys, but I would go with the Kia. You guys tell me in the comment section below, do you agree, do you disagree? And we'll see you in the next video.